Tyler Murphy joins us in studio. He's an artist and owner of the Montana Gallery in downtown Billings. Thank you so much for joining us today. You're here to talk about an exhibit you have opening tonight, along with a special event that focuses on the 30th anniversary of the Great Montana Cattle Drive. So tell us about how you came about doing this.
Yeah, so probably sometime in the last 2 years, I grew up my whole life hearing about this cattle drive that happened back in 1989. At that point, it was commemorating and kind of celebrating the 100-year anniversary of Montana becoming a state. And my family was a big part of that. My dad was part of the Latigo Corporation, which was formed to help organize that event. And I was I was hanging out with my dad, and I started to wonder, I wonder if there's any coverage, any footage of this event. So I went online and started looking around, and sure enough found your guys' coverage of the whole entire week.
Yeah.
And I'm watching it, and all of a sudden, yeah, my dad comes on the screen. Yeah, just is this amazing, cowboy. Looks like he just walked out of a Hollywood Western.
I bet you didn't know he was that cool, did you?
I knew he was cool, but it was a pretty surreal experience. I was actually born just a few months after this interview, so I wasn't on the drive, but I was born February of '90.
That's awesome. Yeah. So if people were to attend tonight at the event, it starts at 6 o'clock, is that right?
Yeah, so this event starts at 6. So for the past month and a half, I've been working on paintings that are actually, some of them are taken from some of your guys' footage, some of the scenes. Just took some stills from the footage that I found. And so the gallery is completely filled with paintings that represent this cattle drive. So tonight, if you show up, you'll see all the paintings, but then I really want to try to create an atmosphere that would feel like maybe what it would have been like to be out there on the drive, sitting around a campfire. Maybe we're going to have, my grandpa was a cowboy poet, and I've got a couple of his poems memorized, so I want to start out the night with one of his poems, and then have guys like my dad and hopefully Dick Walker, who was the president of the Latigo Corporation, is able to make it out tonight and
hear stories,
hear stories of what it was like to organize it, what it was like to be out there on the drive.
Well, thanks for putting this together. There's all the information for anyone interested in attending tonight. There's the address of the gallery on 2nd Avenue North, and again, just see some amazing paintings and hear some great stories and poetry. Thank you so much for being here with us. And we have to point these two items out too as well. These were items that were created just for the drive.
Right. Yeah. This is a little drawing by Stan Lind. He was a nationally syndicated cartoonist. He had the famous comic strip Ricochet and Hipshot. Apparently, he was really influential in getting this whole drive organized from the beginning, and so we have a lot to thank Stan for doing that.
Great. Well, thank you again for being here with us today. Have fun
thank
tonight.
You, Victoria.
All right.